Now we are officially 16 days into the 100-day challenge. So where does everything stack up? Hey everyone, Matt Wacek here, coming at you with a brand new video. Today I wanted to do the first roundup in the 100-day challenge. So if you did not see that previous video, I'll put a link to it below or in a card up above announcing this absolutely crazy challenge of building 100 sites in 100 days. Basically started on the 22nd of January, going all the way through May 1st. And at this point in time, about 16 to 17 of those sites have been completed. Some are still in their MVP stage. Some of them were expired domains, so we actually built out more content on more pages because I knew that we're going to be able to rank a bit quicker with those particular pages. But all in all, basically we're right in line with where we need to be in terms of making sure 100 sites get built in 100 days. So today I want to break down a few different things regarding these sites. So specifically the amount of time that's been put into building each one of them, including the niche and location research, creating content, the actual build process in Elementor Pro or using City Page Pro, and finding images and all that sort of good stuff, as well as give you guys the insight on what types of sites I'm building and what the plan is with some of these sites in terms of scaling them out and scaling up for the rankings and traffic and increasing the conversions. Okay, so we're taking a look here at the spreadsheet that I shared in the first video regarding the announcement of this challenge. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It's only a couple of videos back and it's titled 100 sites in 100 days or I'm building 100 sites in 100 days, something like that. But that way you'll be up to speed on what exactly is going on here. So the top couple questions I'm sure that you guys are wondering is how much time have I spent on each one of these particular sites and how much time across the past couple of weeks have I spent building these particular sites. So grand total right now, as of about 16 or 15 and a half days into the challenge, 17 sites have been done, 38 hours or 37.67 hours. So we'll round up to 38 hours. And some of these sites, as you can see, took a little bit less time, or actually a lot less time than others. So the reason being, of course, with City Page Pro, the software does all the work with building out the pages and that sort of stuff. But I do take a bit more time when I'm building out one of those sites because I like to really go above and beyond and make them look extremely professional. I put just a little bit more effort into it because I want to really maximize those conversions, so I make it look as good as I possibly can. So then when it comes to the single city sites, some of these sites were expired domains. So I actually invested time into building out multiple service pages because I knew that it will actually rank. Whereas if you build a site on a fresh domain, you don't want to go beyond just that homepage, request a quote, and terms of service and privacy policy pages, because you want to build that one page, let it index, start building citations, social signals, and eventually PBNs to build that trust and authority, and that's when you can expand into other services. Or if it's a state-focused site for one service, then you put Magic Page plugin to work and then have it build out pages for all the cities in that state. So that way when those service pages on the single city site or all of the city pages on the Magic Page plugin site index, they're going to be on page 2 or ideally page 1, and it makes it a lot easier to rank than trying to have 150 city pages on page 4 and you're having to send PBNs to every single one of them and you're basically pushing a boulder up a mountain. Don't do that. I've been in that position and it sucks. So there's a lot better ways to go about it. Build the trust and authority first, and that's what the number one thing is. That's why I do that MVP where I put in very minimal work, start building trust and authority, and then you start expanding and scaling out and scaling up with the site. If you guys want me to do a video on minimum viable products, so MVP sites, where basically you build out just the minimal amount and let it age and let it get trust and authority, leave a comment below and I can do an in-depth video on that in the coming days or next week or so, something like that. And I want to address something regarding the total amount of time that was put into these sites thus far. So some of you might be seeing, oh, 38 hours in just over 2 weeks. That's not that much. That's less than 20 hours per week. But I want to lay out something here, and this isn't me bragging that, oh, I do all of these different things, and here's just the facts and the reality of it. And this is why I only chose to do one site a day for 100 days. So in addition to this challenge right here, I have the portfolio of sites that I had built prior to this that are being built out from their MVP stage, that need to have the on-page work done, as well as some of them getting ranked, including the sites that were even built long before the Christmas SEO case study. And in addition to my entire portfolio of all of these sites here with the Christmas challenge, the sites before that, all of these ones here, and ranking them, managing them, all that sort of stuff, I do have a joint venture that I'm doing with a partner, and we're doing similar to what we're doing here with this challenge, except we're not structuring it like, oh, we got to do one site a day or anything like that. It's mostly We have a ton of keywords that we have found. We need to build as many of these sites as we can, which are single city and Magic Page plugin sites. And we just need to build as many of them, get them indexed, and get them ranking as absolute fast as possible because we want to tap into the peak season for outdoor home services. And the goal with a lot of these sites as well is to build them, get them ranking, getting some traffic and conversions, and then selling them to fund larger sites and sites in more competitive cities as well. So there's going to be content on that also. I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of that information here on the channel as well. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe so you know when all the newest content comes out. Now, beyond all of the local affiliate and lead gen sites that I have, I also do have SEO clients and web design clients for my agency, which granted, yes, I am working on phasing that out. However, for the time being, it funds my life and regular expenses and that sort of stuff, but it also funds being able to grow my portfolio of local affiliate and lead gen sites. And in addition to that, I have my YouTube channel, which you guys are watching right now, which, by the way, over the past couple weeks has been exploding in growth, the highest that I've ever seen on my channel, which I'm extremely thankful that you guys are here watching my content and interacting and all that sort of good stuff. But it does take time to figure out what I'm going to put into these videos, creating the videos, editing them, uploading them, getting the thumbnails, getting all that sort of stuff that goes into creating a video. There's a bit of time that goes into that. And I also have my course where I'm updating the content as it's needed and also interacting with students, making sure they're happy, making sure that all their questions are answered. And then lastly, any of the customer support that comes in. So answering questions that people ask regarding the course and that sort of stuff. So pre-sales, post-sales questions, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of different moving parts. However, it's not like I'm doing a Shopify store, an Amazon FBA store, a supplement company, and then trying to build a software company. They all really tie into the same thing, which is primarily local SEO, with the exception of my course and the sales funnels and those sorts of things that go into that. But for the most part, it all does tie into local SEO as a whole. And the other aspects like the administrative things with customer support, those are things that you're going to have to do in a business no matter what. So that is the reason that I chose one site a day for this whole challenge, because there's a lot of other things that go on that I need to have my attention on, because there are just lots of different things that need to be done every single day in my business to ensure customers are happy and ensure growth for the future and all that sort of good stuff. So again, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I do all these things, and I'm certainly not saying, oh, you should feel for me or something like that. Not in the least bit. I'm just laying out the facts that, okay, yeah, in addition to building 100 sites over the next couple of months, there are other things that I have to manage, and that's just what you have to do with a business. And some of these things are administrative, which you're going to have to do in a business no matter what kind of company that it is that you have or that you're building. But when you branch out and build a personal brand and start doing YouTube videos and you're doing education products and that sort of stuff, there's a lot of other things that need to be done in order for that to work seamlessly as well. And I'm extremely thankful to have all these things that I need to do every single day, because I really enjoy a lot of it. I thoroughly enjoy building these types of sites. You do have to have some patience when you're building SEO sites, because for 2, 3, maybe even 5 months, you may not see any conversions and traffic coming in. But when you do, you're like, yes, it worked. Sweet. Let's do this again. Let's do more and more and more and more of these. I enjoy that aspect, especially with having to delay the gratification, because it just works really well for your brain to stay focused on the longer term things. And it really helps basically rewire your brain from what it wants to do, which is just get dopamine as fast as it can. That's why Instagram, Facebook, social media, all that stuff, that's why that's so popular in the world, and TV and all that sort of stuff. But I also do enjoy making these videos for you guys, and yes, they can be time consuming to come up with the topic, figure out what exactly I'm going to say, edit it, upload it, all that, get the thumbnail. A lot of that does take a bit of time, and I thoroughly enjoy it, especially when someone comments saying, hey, this is amazing. So I love the positivity that's coming into the channel in the comments and the Facebook group, all that sort of stuff, especially with the recent growth that we've had thus far. I'm extremely thankful to see the channel growing, and I'm just going to be continuing to do more and more content with what I'm doing in my business. So anyways, if you guys like this type of content, you like seeing these updates here with this particular challenge, leave a like down below. And if you have questions, leave a comment down below as well. And if you want to stay up to date on my overall business journey and this challenge and everything else that I share here on my channel, be sure to go down below, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell for the notifications so you know when all the newest content comes live. And if you want to get more guided step-by-step training on how to build a website, rank that website, and monetize it with a local affiliate offer, there are links right down below to our training courses where you can get access to that step-by-step guided training and a whole lot more. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.